So here, and it's a victory.
You in the sky, you in the dream, me in the clouds, scaling the breeze. Who set it off? I would agree. You got the light, I'm ready, stardust. Can you feel it take over now? All up, can you feel it take over now? Blood rush that you give me so much, and now stardust. Can you feel it take over now? Ready, stardust. Can you feel it take over now? Can you feel it take over now? Blood rush that you give me so much, and now stardust.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's the Saints versus Internacional.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Scott. Showing a lot of guile there. Marzaila. And here's the starting 11 for Saints.
Well, in this 4-5-1, as you would expect, it's a very compact back four. A midfield five with a mixture of qualities and a front player who will threaten the space in behind the opposition.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Promising pass. Jill Scott. A textbook interception. Marzaila. The Saints with the ball once more. Bruno Fernandes. Marcos Llorente has it. And nothing comes of this attack.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
And showing fine vision. Spot on with that tackle. Bruno Fernandes. And he's through here. Oh, tremendous save!
Well, say that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Anders Dreyer. That's a good-looking ball. Good work from Internacional to win possession. Could be troublesome. Now with Di Marco. And taking it away. Lilian Thuram. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Luka Marzaila. goalkeeper. And the right place to cut out the pass. Scott. Oosterwolde. Marzaila. What can he do with it now? Feeding it through. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Oh, great vision. Possibilities inside the box. Just cutting off the supply. Very creative and easy on the eye, this from Internacional. Could be! And take it away. Braya. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Excellent defending. Fernandes. He has teammates around him. Scott. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
The Saints have it once again. Now a decent position. Pick out a teammate. Nice looking move, this. Surely. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. A chance then for the respective managers to... So back in business, and it really was a dizzying first 45 from the Saints' point of view. Let's see how the second 45 plays out. Federico Di Marco. Good-looking move. Bruno Fernandes. In it goes! Such a complete performance for Fernandes. Top-notch pass. He fancies it. Taking one for the team. And dealt with it nicely. Effective press. Fernandes. On to Di Marco. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass-happy.
Yeah, they're in complete control here.
Fernando Hierro. Now with Di Marco. And nice vision. Really good ball there. And he's in an offside position. Matteo. Superb chip. Spellbinding. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Ayala. Well, that should boost his confidence. But was able to do his job defensively in the end.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Well, we're into the final half hour. Take it away. Clara Matteo. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Blocking it! Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Luka Marzaila. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Draya. Oh, danger here. Clara Matteo. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Marco. Maybe dangerous here. Opportunity here. Another goal! Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football, perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's the Saints against the Hoops.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And options in the centre. And just blotting out the danger. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. And here's the starting 11 for Saints.
Well, it's a flat 4-5-1, which would suggest they're going to try and play on the counter-attack. However, that will only work if they don't drop too deep. And
oh, wait a minute. Opportunity. Well, not quite on the target. It was close, however.
Well, she does well to get in that position, but once she's against the goalkeeper in a 1v1 situation, you feel she has to score there.
Teamwork and passing in evidence. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Excellent vision. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. And nicely over the top. It needs an accurate cross. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. It did look on for them, but not to be. Oh, great vision. Clara Matteo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, nice ball. And quick thinking defensively.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Jill Scott. This looks promising from the hoops. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? Van de Ven. Luca Marzaila. Oh, that's a clever ball. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Marzaila. Jill Scott. Just straying offside. The Saints doing well to win possession. And moving it forward. Osterwolde. Interception to snuff out the danger. Possibilities in the centre. Could be! And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Safely away. And the defensive intervention there. Oh, genuine chance. Read it well and made the save. And played short. Oh, useful ball. And snuffing out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. And support available, but the danger averted for now. Jill Scott. Marcos Llorente. Marcos Llorente has it. Fernandes. And the Saints moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Couldn't keep it. Clara Matteo. Delightful pass. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Good idea from Scott. And the ruling is offside here. Federico Di Marco. Smart defending. And a throw-in it's going to be. And a free kick awarded by the referee. A chance then for the respective managers to address. So back at it, into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? The Saints pushing forward with options available. Can they forge ahead? An alert piece of defending. Counter-attacking chance. And the Saints have it back. Maybe dangerous here. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Thuram. Reads it nicely, in position, and the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining. As they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Marcel Desailly. Now with Thuram. Jill Scott. Thuram. Oh, this looks useful. And did just enough defensively.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Now opening things up. Nicely timed tackle. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Can they turn it into something? And the chance slips away. And conceding the throw-in.
Well, the Hoops are certainly enjoying the bulk of possession here, but they aren't doing enough with it. They need to pass it quicker, play forward earlier and show more energy. Otherwise, they won't get back into this one.
Could be threatening. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Matteo. Taking it away. And teammates around him. It's a neat move. Opportunity. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. Hierro. Now with Di Marco. Oh, it just had to be a goal.
That's a goal-saving challenge. What a wonderful clearance that is.
Not the greatest of throw-ins. And Hoops moving the ball forward with purpose. Really good build-up, but no end product. Tevez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And let's give credit to the defending. Quick break could be on. To take the lead. But it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
Oh, read it really well. Promising looking ball. Stopped a certain goal. Oh no! Not a moment the keeper will want to revisit. Well, he's got to pick himself up now.
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
Joao Cancelo. How can they find a late leveller? Matteo. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent the last chance to grab an equaliser. And a good intervention.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Erling Haaland. Defending. Possibilities for them to counter. Fantastic ball. And the chance is on. Piero. Valde. Being able to keep the ball is a huge advantage. Oh, that's splendid play. That is a magnificent run. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's the Saints against the Clarets.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your...
Oh, Stuart's a chance! And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement. Thuram. Promising pass. Jill Scott. Possession lost by the Clarets. Can he put it away? Jill Scott. Oh, what an opportunity. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Piero. Marcos Llorente has it. And they might forge ahead. An alert piece of defending. And playing it through. And darting through. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. Marcos Llorente. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Fernandes. And the Saints find themselves in a potentially dangerous position. Can he create an angle? Excellent vision. And such an important piece of goalkeeping, doing everything in his power to keep his team alive.
Yeah, he's certainly kept his team in this one.
And threading it through. Looking for the angle. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. So underway again here. And this game is playing with our emotions. Great vision to switch the play. Scott. Can they carve out a chance? But then the one that goes astray. Excellent vision. Well, fantastic reflex action.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Marcos Llorente. Marcos Llorente has it. Decent idea. Real chance. And that'll be offside. And he did well to cut it out. Marcos Llorente. Fernandes. Can he score? Well, looking for his second of the game, but the keeper was equal to it.
Well, he's looked lively today, and that was another chance to add to his tally.
This looks interesting. And defensive play to be applauded. And a goal kick forthcoming. Matteo. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, spot on with that challenge. Ayala. Matteo. Intelligent threaded pass here. Jill Scott. It's a perfect challenge. Well, she could do a bit of damage. Ayala has it. Marcos Llorente. Bruno Fernandes has it. And options in the centre. Oh, might be. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, not a great challenge at all there.
Here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
A chance then for the respective manager. Well, the ball is moving again, and work to do for the Clarets in this second half. Oh, that's a really good pass. Could be troublesome. Top-class defending. Ayala here. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Matteo. The Clarets pushing forward with options available. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
Oh, that was so well timed.
Could be dangerous. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Can someone get on the end of this? Danger building. Smart defending. Marcos Llorente. Possession, the most important thing. Ayala. Super pass. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Intelligent ball. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Could pose a threat on the counter. Crossing opportunity. Can she put it away? Oh, goalkeeping heroics.
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
And it's opening up. Terrific piece of anticipation. Scott. That's a good-looking ball. And a goal to level this contest. All even. Ayala. Di Marco. It's a good-looking Saints move, this, but really sticking to their task defensively. Now this could be productive. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Good idea. And the assistant referee. Raised his flag, offside. He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Clara Matteo. Threading it. And offside, unfortunately. Mickey van de Ven. Productive use of the flank by the Saints. Opportunity, not troubling the keeper. Claudia Pina. And on to Park. And Park threading it through. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. It's a short corner. Very effective pass. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Ayala has it. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own, but they took care of the situation defensively. Well, they could break at pace. Fine pass. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Holland. Throw-ins given. Can they set up a chance? Tevez. Oh, surely! Oh, strained every sinew to get there. And played short. Thoughtful play. And on to Tevez. Tremendously strong in the tackle. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Nice weight on the pass. Nice looking move. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Effective from Park. And the keeper... They still have a chance.
Well, if they do get an equaliser, this goalkeeper has just pulled off a magnificent save.
Seydou Doumbia.
Well, as you can see, the Clarets have had more possession during the last 15 minutes. They've created some great opportunities. They just need to get that goal that kills the game off.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And back to Guglielmo Vicario. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory.
Hoje à noite na cidade tá acontecendo. Já mandei deixar recado, sua braba mesmo. Todos estão me vendo, no passinho faz o movimento. Abre a rodinha do baile, música popular carioca. Isso é o Rio, 40 graus, bebê, então.
Sabe o código e a condição. Tem X9 ou Alan Delon. Os cria passando de três. Ela jogando é a mó trenzão. Me ligar quando quiser a boa. Sabe se passa lá, cabelo voa. Bate de frente que dá defeito. Isso não é medo, isso é respeito. Aldo velho. Baile na enxada é sensação. Ela desce rebolando até o chão. Passe a respeitar nossa história. Ela não acaba agora.
Hoje à noite na cidade tá acontecendo. Já mandei deixar recado, sua braba mesmo.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's the Saints, and they took real chance. Oh, top goalkeeping! And taken short. And the keeper is there to cover up. Well, well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Might be a chance here. Oh, a really confident stop in a challenging situation. And over it comes. Deftly defended.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Ayala. Did well to win it back. Dangerous ball. And the chance is on. Oh, what a hit! From long range and showing how to strike the ball with absolute perfection. Wonderful technique. She made good progress there. Matteo. In a decent position now. Is this the moment? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Ayala has it. This looks promising from ones to watch. And let's give credit to the defending. Plenty of support here. Can she finish? Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Ayala in possession. And in the right position to read it. Jill Scott. Oh, probably disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Gives them the go. And a goal! He's... doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form. Ayala has it. Bruno Fernandes. Ones to watch, recovering possession well. Nice weight on the pass. Now got into position brilliantly.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Scott. Osterwolde. Clara Matteo. Will it be? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And played short.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
And a move of real promise from the Saints. But he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
But he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Scott. Poor pass.
Yeah, that really is a sloppy pass, isn't it?
And just like that, broken up. Incisive ball. Oh, that's a fine save, foiling a real chance. Clara Matteo. Wants to watch, pushing forward with options available. Clever defending. Doesn't have to do it on his own. Fernandes. There to take it away. Clara Matteo trying to open them up. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Hierro. Bruno Fernandes has it. Good looking move. And holds onto it confidently. And the whistle is... The second half underway, and the Saints, who were outplayed at times in that first half, know they've got to feel better. Federico Di Marco. Deftly defended. Well, good idea. Free kick is what's been given. What a performance! Di Marco. It's with Hierro. Take it away. Thuram. Scott. She has options. Put it away. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Erling Haaland. Clean challenge. And he might be through here. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Will it happen for them? Nice looking pass. Well, he's certainly not alone. And let's give credit to the defending. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Matteo. The Saints regaining possession. Haaland. That's a good pass. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Matteo. And an opening. A goal! They're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Federico Di Marco. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Now, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Excellent vision. And there it is! And no wonder she's off celebrating. Federico Di Marco. Now Holland. Very good interception. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Good work from the ones to watch to win back possession. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Oh, big moment! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Di Marco. On to Holland. And a shot from some way out. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there, nothing wrong with that, but he's got that all wrong.
Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Given away by Saints. Can they do it? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And over comes the corner. Oh, danger here. And what a magical save it was. Thoughtful play. Oh, that's super defending.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And the decision offside here. Lilian Thuram. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget because they've been totally outplayed
Now
today.
hold on, Stuart, they're in here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Deflection then over the touchline. And good anticipation. Could be dangerous. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed.
Well, how did he get that one away? I thought that would have been a goal. That's a brilliant clearance.
And he could be in proper trouble here. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
You're absolutely right. While the result was poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best at every facet of the